of the best backcourts in the NBA. Golden State with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, 62-36 over Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum of Portland. So the Warriors take game 1. Game 2 is Thursday night. Here is 3D.
As the Golden State Warriors get ready for game 2, Kevin Durant still gets evaluated to see if he can play. But the theme for the Warriors bench, be ready, stay ready. Since game 6, as they close out the Houston Rockets, more minutes, more productivity. The question is now, can they do it, and will they do it for game 2?
When Kevin went down, that was the message in our film session the next day, was everybody be ready, we're going to play everybody. And I think guys were excited for their opportunities, and the last couple of games they've really done a good job taking advantage.
They've been the best professionals you can ask of them, making huge impacts. Quinn Cook, huge buckets down the stretch. Same with Jonas Jerebko, Jordan Bell. They played amazing, outscoring their bench, and these last couple games, they've proved people wrong, and hopefully will continue to do so.
Strength of numbers has been the model for this team. Obviously, we have the star power, but I think what makes this team so special is the guys who don't get the recognition, who come off the bench and who put the work in daily. And our leaders do a great job of just giving us confidence. And so for me, staying ready is easy when you come in here and just come to a great atmosphere like this.
All right, we're going to hear from the panel here about the Western Conference Finals in just a second. But for another spin on that series, it's time to head to Vegas.
What's up, guys? Ernie, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq. We are here at the BR stage in Las Vegas. I'm Brian Tong, joined by the brains of this operation right here, BR's betting insider, Kelly Stewart. What's up, Kelly?
What's up? You got me blushing over here
Again?
right now.
I keep on doing that. All right, hey, let's just jump right into game 2. We know the Blazers have to play better. They will play better. We see the money line right now. It's at plus 285 for Portland. We got a 7.5-point spread. Can you explain? My mama is watching for the first time. What does all this mean, and how do you win money with these numbers?
Mama Tong, listen, I got you. Listen, 7.5 is what you need Portland to lose by or less. So lose by 7 or less, and that's what I'm playing in this game. If you're feeling really frisky, though, a nice $100 bet on that plus 285 gets you back 285 crisp $1 bills. If you're feeling, a little square.
I mean, I saw game 1, and I don't say everything carries over from game 1 to game 2, but I'm not going to put $100 on the Blazers for game 2.
Says the Warrior fan to my right.
Bay Area. All right, let's talk about the over-under as well.
The total's 218. I'm not a big total better. Listen, I'm going to be kind of square here. I'm going to say I lean towards the over. Basically, it's the number of points you need both teams combined to score.
But you're not having any of that. You're going to stay away from that like kryptonite.
Yeah, I'm going to be all over Portland.
All right, we also know this series starts and ends with the backcourt. Steph and Klay, CJ and Dame. Three-pointers stood out here in game 1. Warriors hit 17. Blazers were obviously cold. They hit 7. They're going to need to do better. But what's crazy to me is this prop bet in game 2. Three-pointers stay exactly the same at 24.5. What is going on there?
Listen, the bookmakers did a good job the first time. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Listen, this is going to be 24 or 25. I think it hits right around the number again. We know we need the Trailblazers to be hotter from the three-point line. Will we see Steph and the boys cool off? I don't know. You mentioned that the Trailblazers are going to have to play better defense. This is just I want no part of this prop.
Well, we know CJ and Dame, they're definitely going to shoot better, but I think the Warriors are going to be played differently defensively instead of getting those wide open looks. And then since we're sticking with the Warriors, KD, they have been playing great without them spectacularly the past 2 games. But we saw the Warriors championship odds swing, minus 200 start, back up for game 6 against Houston. What is going on there with KD and how it impacts everything?
Bottom line, what we're seeing here is public perception. The public perception is Golden State's the best team in the NBA. The bookmakers are going to make you pay a price for it. Rockets came to play there for a little bit of that series. So we saw the bookmakers adjust, try to entice some more money on the Warriors. Bottom line, I like the Bucks. I'm going to take the plus
you're going to
money
take
with
the
Milwaukee.
field over the Warriors?
Absolutely.
Okay, you heard it here first. All right, you know what? We know Charles also. You have a day off tomorrow. You got to experience the Milwaukee culture. So we did a little digging and found out that last year a gentleman ate 5 pounds and 2 ounces of cheese in 6 minutes for $4,000.
Oh, this dude is like my spirit animal. I like him.
A lot of cheese over here. So we want to know, Charles, what is your price? 5 pounds, 2 ounces of cheese, 6 minutes. We're talking about $5,000?
Nah, Charles needs like
$100,000
$100,000 for
100 grand.
I bet he'd do it for $100,000.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Hey, you guys can have fun with that, but we're going to toss it back to you. And Shaq, nice jacket.
I swear you guys planned that.
We didn't.
Are you and Brian in cahoots on your work?
First of all, don't be talking to my guy Chuck about food. I'm the only guy that mess with Chuck.
Thank you, Shaq. And they're going to offer me some chump change, too.
$100
Are you kidding me?
For the Chuck.
Hey,
people
listen.
messing with Chuck, leave him alone.
Ernie, can I got time for a shout-out?
Hey, we got time to talk about the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, and a shout-out, too.
I'll wait to talk business before I give a shout-out.
Okay. So what did you make of your Blazers in Game 1?
Nothing. They got beat. I will say this. If the Rockets bench is going to outplay the Blazers bench, we're going to lose that series. Plain and simple.
You mean the Warriors bench?
Warriors bench.
The Warriors, if they outplay the Blazers bench, they're going to lose that series. But, Ernie, it's so funny. Everybody was saying, man, are you worried about the Blazers? I said, let's talk about perception and reality. A week ago, Milwaukee lost to Boston, and everybody said that series was over. They were wrong. A week ago, Philly was up 2-1 on Toronto. Oh, Toronto's done. And these guys know I'm not going to overreact to one game.
So I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You're not worried about the Blazers.
I am not after one game.
But are you worried about Toronto?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
But it's why are you worried about one game?
Because Toronto don't have the weapons that Milwaukee has. First of all, I've already told you, the Milwaukee Bucks are going to win the world championship. I'm sticking by that.
And Chuck,
I'm sticking by that.
Chuck, don't get me wrong.
Now, let's get back to the Western Conference. I picked the Blazers. I'm not going to overreact after one game. Dame and CJ got to play better, but the key to me is going to be the Blazers bench has got to outplay the Warriors bench.
That was just the second time in these playoffs Golden State won the bench. It's 2 games in a row. Game 6 against Houston, Game 1 against Portland.
Not only that, Chuck, I was watching a little bit of the game. You're going to have to show on Steph Curry a triple. The big guy cannot stand in the back while Steph Curry, in rhythm, Steph Curry comes off that screen shooting that three.
100%
That Portland Trailblazers was down 6 going into the fourth quarter, and they had 21 turnovers. That's not going to get it done on the road against the Warriors. You can't have 21 turnovers in any game, especially against the Warriors.
And I will say this, Shaq. I'm going to reiterate what you just said. Because as great as Ennis Kemp there has been throughout these playoffs, and Chuck and I, particularly have said he and Rodney Hood are the reason why they're the clear and present danger to the Golden State Warriors. But last night is the reason what people were critiquing him about. His inability to show on the pick and roll. He has to make a concerted effort on the defensive end and be as good as he is on the offensive end, on the defensive end, if they're going to go and advance and be the first team to knock the Golden State Warriors off.
And I want to tell you, my man, feel free, Terry Stott, feel free to play Myers Leonard out there against that pick and roll. He's more athletic. I love Kenter on the offensive end, but Myers Leonard to me is one of the most athletic.
Or Zach Collins.
You know I love Zach Collins. You know I love Zach Collins. But you got to play, you got to use your bench. Use your bench against the Warriors. That's their weakness.
What's your shout out?
I want to give a shout out. I went to my favorite soul food place today, Perkins. I had my chitlins. Shaq is going tomorrow. And also,
they still make chitlins in 2019?
They got, as long as they got cows, brother. As long as they got pigs, excuse me. That was it. That's my had my chitlins right there today.
He got pancakes, beans.
Yeah.
Chicken,
some
broccoli.
dressing. That's the bread. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm only one person. But let me tell you this one. Chitlins, brother.
Chitlins.
I got to explain chitlins to white folk. Those are chitlins. They're hog intestines. But also, I took my guys out last night to a great steak place. Perkins #1. A 5 o'clock steakhouse. Thank you for a great meal. 5 o'clock steakhouse in Perkins. I'm going to see y'all every day I'm in Milwaukee.
Oh, my God.
I've got
You ate steak, chitlins, cakes.
I've got 2 shout-outs. Will you hold my mic for me?
Yes, I can.
Number 1 shout-out was to the gang at Razor Sharp, where I got my hair cut today. Got lined up.
Nice, okay.
Alex, nice job. And then Frankie Rivera.
Frankie Rivera gave you
Frankie.
that? Frankie gave you that? That is
TNT,
tight.
welcome to
That
the
is
mean
tight.
streets.
That is tight. Frankie, that's tight, man.
That's nice.
Frankie,
Yeah, Frankie.
Frankie, you made that. That's real right there.
That's awesome, man. We'll be back with more in a minute. I will wear that suit on my next first date if you crowd surf right now.
I'll do it.
Ronnie
Hey,
Turner.
nobody can hold you up here, bro.
How many segments you got?
We can't hold you up.
We got 2 more segments.
Crowd, don't jump in the crowd and kill people.
Y'all gonna have them jumping off the set like y'all trying to kill up the set.
Oh my goodness. Love this crowd.